Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. Boy, do I have some good news to share with you today. And to all those naysayers, yep, there's a lot of you in the comment section of my channel. There's a lot of you. There is. I've read your comments. Not all of them. There's too many, but lots of them. To you naysayers, while the EV market is up by 270% in Q2 versus Q2 of last year. Yep, 270%. Guys, I'm telling you, even though EVs only make up a small percentage of the market in America right now, around 3%, by the end of next year, it's going to be 10%. Book it. Write it down. Write it down now, guys. For those of you, I know some of you watching this channel don't like what I have to say. They don't like EVs. You pretend that you do. I know lots of you do, but some of you don't. So write it down. I'm guaranteeing it right now. By the end of next year, EVs, full EVs, not hybrids, will make up 10% of the market in America, because vehicles with a battery in them already make up 9% of all vehicle sales in the United States. Yep, 9%. Vehicles with a battery in them, I'm not talking about a car starter battery, I'm talking about a battery that's used as part of its movement, make up 9% of the market already in the United States. But there is an onslaught of models coming over the next 12 months to America, and they're going to take the market by storm. So in the second quarter of 2021, the US auto market rebounded by almost 50% year over year to over 4.4 million units, and that is a positive sign. However, we are even happier here at the Electric Viking to see significant growth of EVs. That includes BEVs, FEVs, and HEVs. Now, specifically, all electric car sales expanded at the fastest rate, faster than hybrids. Yep, faster. Guys, I know there's some of you on the channel saying hybrids are the future. Nonsense. And nonsense. You're wrong, because you're basing your sums on today. Remember, exponential growth isn't linear. It isn't. Even if that's comforting to you because you don't like change. Now, data provided by Cox Automotive and Kelley Blue Book indicate that all electric car sales exceeded 100,000, well exceeded 100,000 in a quarter for the first time in the United States. All types of hybrids put together were 376,261. Now, cars that run solely on batteries were 118,000. HEVs and FEVs were 258,000. And, like I said, all battery-powered vehicles, 376,000, representing almost 9% of the car market in the United States. Now, remember, we've got the Cybertruck coming. We've got the Ford F-150, the Lightning coming. We've got the Rivian Ute coming. Now, what is the biggest, Americans, the Rivian pickup truck coming. Now, what is the biggest market segment in the United States? You must know it. I've been talking about it. It's pickup trucks. What's going to happen to that segment? What is every manufacturer announcing they're doing to their vehicles in that segment? I think we all know the answer. Now, market share of 9% for vehicles with a battery in them was an enormous improvement over 4.2% a year ago. Now, BEVs at just under 3% are still way behind Europe, but they've improved significantly from 1.1% in Q2 2020. Now, a lot of you guys have criticized my videos saying I'm wrong. Guys, these are the stats. I don't make them up. I'm not lying. I'm sharing them to you straight from the mouth, the horse's mouth, straight from the source. You can't argue with this, okay? BEV sales are up 270%, whether you want to argue with it or not. That is a fact. That is exponential growth. We're going to see massive, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And that's what is so exciting about this. And you know, the biggest polluting vehicles are pickup trucks. And it appears as though that is the market that everyone's going after in the United States. Now, why are they going after it? Because they're shit scared of Tesla. They are. Tesla has 1.25 million pre-orders for the Cybertruck. And 80% of those pre-orders are in the United States. So Tesla has just under 1 million pre-orders in the United States alone for the Cybertruck. Yeah. And the other manufacturers, Ford, GM, Ram, they all know this, right? They know this. They're not stupid. They know what's going on. Now, obviously, Ford just got, what was it? More than 50,000 pre-orders in 2 days for their F-150 EV, which, to be honest, is a little bit underwhelming because the charging rate is too slow for the size of the vehicle. Still a cool car, though. Don't get me wrong, I like it. Small tray, not my thing, but a lot of people are going to love that car for good reason. Better than the petrol gas alternatives from Ford. It's going to be better. So that's a great thing. And this is going to change the market. When you see the most popular vehicle segment, the alpha vehicle segment, move to electric, everything else is going to fall very fast. And Toyota is going to be in deep trouble because they plan on having 85% of their vehicles in the United States being powered by petrol, gas, diesel, whatever you want to call it. And they're going to be screwed because no one in 2030 in their right mind is going to want one of those vehicles. Because battery-powered vehicles are going to improve enormously over the next 9 years. We've got 9 years of growth and development in that an industry which hasn't seen a lot of investment. It's seen a minuscule amount of investment compared to, think about the amount of money that's been spent on diesel and petrol vehicles over the last 100 years. The trillions of dollars that have been spent on it. Just imagine all the money that's being invested over the next 9 years, moving away, which it is right now. That money's moving away from ICE, going into electric. You're going to see enormous advancements in technology. By the time we get to 2030, vehicles are going to easily have 1,000 kilometers of range, easily. And that's going to be an affordable type car that everyone can afford. So that data that I just showed you is actually an increase over the numbers from Q1 of 2021. In Q1 of 2021, BEVs, full electric vehicles, were only 2.6% of the market. HEVs and FEVs were 5.6% of the market. And vehicles with a battery in them were 8.2% of the market. So you can see in every quarter those numbers are going up, 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 up. Now, obviously, it's America, and the Tesla brand and the Tesla Model Y are on top. And that's why Tesla keeps on increasing its prices in the United States, because they can. Because they have so many orders that they can just increase their prices, and it makes seemingly no difference. Now, according to this report, Tesla continues to be the top player in the electric vehicle segment with a 64% market share in the United States. In Q1, it was 71%, and in Q2 2020, it was 83%. So their market share is going down, but it's still an astronomically large market share. I mean, if Tesla can hold on to even just 20% market share by 2030, that will mean they'll be selling millions of cars every year in the United States alone. Every third electric vehicle sold in Q2 in the United States was a Tesla Model Y. That's incredible. What an awesome future our kids have to look forward to. That's one of the things I love about this. Our kids won't have to walk down city streets polluted city streets that stink of fumes from factories, of coal burning, of diesel, the stink of diesel, the stink of petrol. You know, believe it or not, a lot of people like to think things are getting worse. Things are most certainly getting better. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.